Hey, welcome to Power Players. Grant Cardone here at my GC TV. Appreciate you being here today. And today I have with me Steve Griggs. You know what I do with this show is I try to bring in people that have gone from nothing and made it into power. Steve is a $2 million earner in his own business today, and it wasn't always like that, right?
No, sir, it was not like that at all.
Okay, so great to have you here, man. Appreciate you coming down. I went and picked him up in my bird. Flew him down, flew him and the wife down. You guys are in New York. You're on the suburb side of New York, which means?
North of the city.
North of the city?
Yeah.
So what's the town you live in?
Live in a little town called Blauvelt, New York.
Blauvelt?
Blauvelt, yeah.
Blauvelt. What does that mean?
I don't know what it means. It's just a small little town north of Manhattan.
Yeah, but look, he always has this smile on his face. You know a guy that smiles like that is making money, man. He's making paper. And you make your money in the dirt, right?
Pulled the weeds, dug the dirt, planted the trees. And I still do it today. If I have to jump in the hole, I still do it today to jump in the hole.
Yeah, jump in the hole. That's what y'all call it?
Jump in the hole. If I got to jump in the hole too much, somebody's getting fired.
You know, that's one of my hobbies. I mean, since we moved to where am I now? Miami. We're up at the 33rd floor, so there's not a lot of gardening up there, right? But when I lived on the ground, I loved to clean a yard, plant flowers, plant palm trees. I mean, I love landscaping. So,
really?
Yeah. You don't love it?
I love it around my own house, man.
Yeah. Well, you get paid for it. So, okay, Steve, your company's earning a couple $1 million a year, and you're talking about scaling out to do.
Yeah, I gotta scale it up.
You're not happy with the $2 million?
No, sir, no.
Yeah. What do you net out of $2 million?
I don't really want to talk about it on TV, but
dude, you told the IRS, you can tell me.
500.
Yeah, so he keeps a quarter of his money.
Yeah, which is not enough. We need to scale it up.
No telling how much he's stealing, packing away in the walls. You know how those New York people do.
Yeah, this little suit jacket. You got my suit jacket again?
Yeah. So you were brought up very similar to me.
Grant,
tell me
exactly.
Tell me the story.
My father was a construction worker in New York City.
Yeah.
I used to go there, work for him in the winter times after college vacation, in the college. And I come home.
You went to college?
Yeah, I went to college, Mississippi State.
But let's go back. Let's go back to when you were a kid.
Okay.
Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in suburbs of New York City.
Okay, so kind of similar to where you live now?
Yeah, right, 15 minutes from where we live now.
Middle class, rich, poor?
I really don't know what middle class is. My father got up every morning at 4:30, went to construction in New York City, busted his ass.
Your mom stayed home, she was cooking breakfast?
Cooking breakfast, got everybody out.
How many kids?
5 kids.
5, same as mine, man. Just like, you youngest or the oldest?
I'm in the middle.
You're in the middle. You're completely forgotten.
No, we were okay.
They ignored you as the child.
No, I wasn't ignored. I was in the middle, no. But it was the same. It was like, shut the lights. I heard you say, shut the lights. Oh, man, he'd get laid off construction.
Did you and you got brothers or sisters?
We have, one of my brothers passed away, but we have 3 brothers.
Yeah, so you had 3 brothers. Did you guys urinate in the toilet at the same time to save water?
Absolutely. Why
wouldn't you do that? Smart, man.
Who peed in the thing? Why is it yellow? Flush the toilet. But,
yeah,
it was the same thing.
Yeah, and when your mom made you had 3 square meals a day?
Yeah, definitely breakfast. She was a good mom.
She was good mom.
Italian mom, good mom.
And you were told to eat all your food?
Oh, yeah.
Of course. Don't waste.
Can't waste anything.
So your dad, how old are you when you get the money bug? I mean, are you a kid, like 8, 9, 10 years old?
No, I was a little. I remember working construction with my dad in the winter times when I was home from college.
Yeah.
And I'd be out till 5 o'clock in the morning. You know what that's like.
Why are you out till 5 o'clock in the morning?
Just chasing co-eds, right, till 5 o'clock in the morning. And I have to get up and go to work with him. I'd be laying here in the birds chirp.
So you're in college now?
Yeah, home for the winter.
Okay.
And then hearing the birds chirp, and he's like, "Oh, well, when you get out of college, you come work for me in the union. You can make a good." I wanted to shoot myself.
Yeah.
And then I remember when I was 16, even before that, I was washing dishes with somebody, and this guy said something to me. I still remember it today. He says, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" And then we were just talking. He says, "Don't work for somebody else because you got to create somebody. You're going to live somebody else's dream, right?" And for some reason, I just stuck in my head. And then ever since then, I just went to school and I got out and I worked for a guy for about 6 months and I just went out on my own.
So I want to get into that. Okay, like, do you think people need to work for somebody for themselves to make it? I don't want to do it now. I just want you to think about it. Or do you think some people can actually make it? Like, does Robert have a chance to make it working for me? Or does he need to go out on his own?
Do I need to answer that now?
No, think about it. I want you to let it incubate because I want a good answer from you, Steve.
I got a good one.
Okay. This cat, SteveGriggsDesign.com is his website, took a company from an idea,
Cutting lawns and pulling weeds, basically. Yeah.
So you were doing the push.
Yeah, at 16. I went home
and
from
making
college.
What were you charging back when you were 16?
Well, I would do it for the summer. I'd come home, throw the lawnmower in my mother's car, go cut a bunch of lawns, make $500-600.
Yeah.
That's better than going to work for somebody for $10 an hour, whatever it was back then.
Yeah.
You know, bank them cash.
Dude, but why? Why did you want money at 16 years old?
I saw what my father did, man. It was brutal.
Yeah.
You know, coming home, you know, getting laid off. You know, when construction was down, you get laid off. Well, I'm out of work, collect unemployment, back to eating, you know, soup and beans for, you know, whatever it was. And then my brother's a CPA, you know, so he's got that, you know, that corporate thing. I'm the only one that's like a wild, you know, I just go, right?
Yeah.
You're
You're the only one in the...
Only one.
So
and
what
nobody
happened,
take, nobody
what
take,
happened?
I don't, nobody
Look,
take,
I'm going to keep asking you until
keep
I figure out,
hammering me.
because I don't think he knows what happened to him. I think something happened.
I probably don't even know.
Yeah, I think something happened somewhere like when did you first say, I want my money? Because your brother's not making $2 million a year.
No, he's
right?
like
your dad never made $2 million a
No.
year. Your sister never made $2 million.
No.
So why you, bro? What happened?
I don't know, man.
These people want to know what went off in you that says, I want to make some money.
Yes. My wife's back there saying something. What's that, honey?
What is it? What happened to this guy? But you didn't know her yet. Dude.
No. I don't know. I really can't.
When did you earn your first money? When's the
Cutting
first
grass.
When? How old were you?
16.
Come on, man. You were earning money before 16.
No, I didn't. I wasn't selling baseball cards on the street.
No,
none of that
So you
stuff.
went out the first weekend. You made $400 or $500 your first weekend.
Yeah.
And
And then
you're like, oh my god.
Oh my God! And I went to school, got landscape architecture degree.
Why'd you do that?
Because basically, when I was in high school, they asked me, you know, what do you want to be when you get out of high school? So I took one of those self-evaluation things. Creative, likes to be outside. I was like, let's be a landscaper.
Yeah.
And then I actually, you know, developed that a little bit further than that, you know. So then I went down to Mississippi State.
What was the first? You earned how much the first weekend you mowed lawns?
I think it was, we used to rototill gardens, actually. That was even before that. I made like $200 on a Saturday.
$200. Folks, you remember when you earned 200? This guy took it from 200 to 2 million. 200. So you're sitting there, you know, belly aching, crying about you don't have money, you don't know what to do, you can't get out of debt. This guy went from $200 a yard to a weekend to $2 million a year, and you can do it too. And he's sitting here thinking, how do I blow up? Stay with us. You're listening to Grant Cardone and Stephen Griggs, stevegriggs.design.com. Stay with us.
Leave a mark in your neighborhood with a lasting impression. A professional landscape can deliver that and more. And the man to bring it to you is Steve Griggs. Awarded the National Best of Houzz in Client Satisfaction in 2016, it's clear why Steve Griggs is the #1 visual artist in landscape design. With 30+ years of experience, dynamic energy, and the true New Yorker spirit, Steve Griggs brings flexibility and innovation to his craft. With clients such as Dr. Oz and the Palisades Center Mall in West Neck, Steve Griggs crafts and delivers a brilliant landscape plan offering top value to guarantee your backyard oasis at a fair price. Landscaping can increase a home's value 15 to 20% with a return on that investment from 100 to 200%. Steve Griggs treats every client to a transparent, step-by-step, hands-on process from concept to design and implementation. When Steve Griggs promises, he delivers. As a member of the American Society of Landscape Architects, combined with his years of formal training and experience, your landscape will be transformed from ordinary to extraordinary. This isn't landscape design, this is lifestyle design. For more information, visit stevegriggsdesign.com. That's stevegriggsdesign.com. Too many people are being kept from their dreams by circumstances they couldn't control and mistakes from a long time ago. All they needed was a second chance or a fresh start. That's why Cash Now was created. Since 1997, Ray Abood, owner of Cash Now, has been the premier expert in home renovation and resale in the York tri-state area. Dedicated to premier customer service, getting the best deals at the lowest price, Cash Now is BBB approved, where you can sell your home for cash as is with no fees. This is the only expert company you should deal with when it comes to buying and selling a home. Offering a 5-step home buying process, Ray and his team will ensure your needs are covered. To find out more on how you can get started on owning or selling a home, visit cashnowpa.com. That's cashnowpa.com to get started. In life, anything can happen. disasters, losses, unexpected things that are not part of your business plan. And when it does, the next step is to figure out how to get back to business as fast as possible. That's where Pride Public Adjuster steps in to properly manage your insurance claim, create a strategic recovery plan, and get you everything you are entitled to from your insurance company. Our experts ensure that your insurance company will restore you to pre-loss condition or better. Since Pride works strictly on contingency, there is no risk and we don't get paid until you get paid. We are the only public adjusting firm licensed in every state in the United States, utilizing our own in-house team of insurance professionals. We work exclusively for you, the policyholder, not the insurance company. Contact us today to receive a free claim review at prideadjusters.com. That's prideadjusters.com. Settle for everything with Pride. That's prideadjusters.com.
Welcome back to Power Players. Grant Cardone here. I have with me Steve Griggs. Steve owns a company called SteveGriggsDesign.com. Good name for your company.
Thank you.
Dude, you went all out on the name. So look, this guy went from earning $200 when he's 16 years old to a company that's going to do $2 million this year. And he's got his family down here in Miami. Came down here to share with you how he got in power. I don't know if he even knows what woke you up. Because you said that right before the break.
Yeah.
I woke up, man. When did you wake up?
Probably when I was 25.
Tell me, what happened?
It was bad back then. Back in the day, you
Dude,
know.
25, it was bad for me.
Yeah, it was bad. From 25.
How old are you?
I'm 56.
Okay, so you're just, you born 1960?
Yeah, 1960.
Okay, so 25, what's going on?
I graduated from college,
Yeah.
moved down to Jackson, Mississippi to be with my friends, right? And then things that not too good. Then so I moved back home. Things
What happened in Jackson?
Chasing Southern women and staying out.
You were
late
the only
at night.
white guy in Jackson back then?
Only got a New York accent that the women like. They like
that New York accent?
They do. They really do. They like to hear you talk. So then I came back home, and then it was pretty
What
low.
happened though? Why'd you come home? Because you finished, or tell the truth.
Listen, man,
dude.
I'm just gonna tell you like it is.
Yeah. Thank you. See how much I had to go through just to get the truth?
Too much being out at night, too much partying. I had to get my act together. Got sober, didn't go to rehab, decided to change my life, and then we just started working hard. And that's basically, and since then I haven't looked back. So, I wish knowing now, going back, I want to wrap myself in the head because I wasted all those years. I mean, just.
Dude, I'm telling you, you guys are calling to me and ask me, hey, I'm only 16, I'm only 15. Bro, get started now.
Get started now.
You do not have to waste from 16 to 25. I did, you did.
Yeah, it was.
And you don't have to go to college like me and him did either. So what happened, Steve, at 25 that you're like, hey, I got to start showing up? Like the light went off and said, okay, I'm done.
It was bad. Like,
what does that mean?
It was
man?
like no money, no car.
Yeah.
Where do you want to go? I'm 25, I have not a dollar in the bank.
Yeah.
Want to keep going? I mean, it's like, my father's like, you got to do something.
So you moved back to New York.
Yeah, moved back to New
York.
York.
You moved back in with your dad?
Yeah, back in with the dad.
25, moved
25.
back in with dad. Humiliating.
I mean, bottom, man.
Right?
And just, started going to a couple of those meetings and, changed my life around. And then everything just cleared up and then just hit it hard. And that was it.
So what's the turnaround? Is your dad making you feel bad about what you've done now?
No, he was just doing his own thing in the city, working, but it was, I saw the writing on the wall. I mean, 25, it's got to change a little bit.
Yeah.
So
were you the black sheep of the family at that point?
No, it runs in the family.
Older brother. Drinking too much does?
Yeah, kind of hereditary stuff. But,
I know how to
they're sober. They're sober.
Yeah, I know how to handle that drinking thing forever.
It's been almost 30 years.
Yeah. I mean, without you having to worry about, if I take a sip, I'm going to go freaking crazy again. They used to tell me that all the time. You have another drink, man, you're going to go crazy. Okay, there's only one reason why that would happen, but I'll tell you outside the show, okay? So tell me when you started the business.
Started like when I was 25 actually.
Yeah, how much money?
Oh, 25.
How much money did you start with?
No, I had no money. Zero.
You know where?
I mean, zero.
The money was the neighbor that you went and sold the job to.
Yeah, and then we would at first we'd take the deposit and go do bad things, and then took 3 or 4 years of messing around with that, and then we actually just developed it from there, and then I just keep going, man. I don't know. I just do the jobs and I just work.
Yeah. This guy keeps it simple as you can get it.
I mean,
show up. Okay.
Turn
your life around by showing up.
Show up. charge a fair price.
Yeah.
Do a good job.
Yeah.
Don't cut the bullshit. You know, do your job because they don't play up there. Like, you don't do a good job, you're out.
Yeah.
And you'll be hearing from there.
I mean, you got clients today like Dr. Oz.
Yeah, great guy, Dr. Oz.
Is he really?
Great guy.
I'm kind of envious of him because
Great
he's on
guy.
TV every day.
Great guy. He's real as they come.
Yeah.
Really is.
All right, so Steve, show up. When you started showing up, like, does that mean you're just knocking on somebody's door and say, hey, you got your bed out here, it needs flowers in it?
No. It was more designing the project. I don't really plant flowers anymore.
But in the beginning, what about
yeah, it was basically, plant a few bushes here, plant a few bushes there, and it just kind of grew from there. Yeah, that's basically how it developed.
So how'd you get your custom? I mean, people just call you in the middle of the night. Hey, I was thinking about you. Maybe you could.
You see it, the neighbors see you. You're doing some other work, and the neighbors come around. But that was going back 20 years, where you just
That's what I'm trying to do, dude. I'm trying to go back 20 years. People want to know how you got started.
How I got started.
Yeah. Nobody wants to know how what it's like to be the king.
So
they want to know what it took to get to be the king.
It really took.
How many people did you have to kill, man?
It really started like just not saying no, like just freaking, you want me to plant flowers, I'll plant the flowers. You want me to put the bush, I'll put the bush.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So you were willing to do any job?
Freaking whatever it was.
Yeah.
And I did the job myself. Dug the hole, planted the tree, everything.
Yeah.
It's really, you just have to be willing to just do whatever.
And
there's so much money out there. It's like, it's ridiculous.
What? Tell me about that.
Where I'm from, the clientele, they don't even change their own light bulbs. They can't. I'm not kidding.
They don't know how.
They don't know how.
I got a light bulb in my bathroom right now. I'm like, I know it's been out for 3 weeks.
You can't change it.
I know it can't be that complicated. I just don't know if I want to freaking deal with it. True story, man. I'm like, can somebody please do this?
But yeah, you can they'll wash windows. You can do whatever you want. There's ways to make money.
I'll tell you a story. Once I had a car, and it had a flat tire. The car's only like 8 months old.
Couldn't change the tire.
I didn't want to change the tire. I called up BMW store. I said, hey, dude, I got a flat tire. Why don't you just give me a new car? Why don't we just trade, get rid of it?
That was it, huh?
But I think that goes to your point about there's so much money out there. Why do you see so much money and so many people are like, I can't make any money, man? You see something. I see something other people don't see.
I think that's why it's so obvious to me that I just can't, like, you're asking me these questions, but I'm like, think you're trying to like trick me because it's so freaking obvious. It's like, there's
I'm not trying to trick him though, folks. You guys got to strip it back.
When I see somebody's yard and it's not like kept up, I just see dollar bills everywhere.
Right. So when you came to Miami, when you flew into Miami, were you driving around saying, "Oh my God, man"?
She's like, put your freaking eyes on the road. You're gonna get us killed.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the trees, the buildings.
So what drives you, Steve? Is it money?
I like it. I mean, like,
say it again. Look at the camera and say that. Just say.
I like money.
I like it, dude. I like it.
I try to tell everybody now, like, you gotta get rich, man. It's like, it's not a joke, man. Like, I see people struggling, man. It's like,
I
don't want to be 70, like, freaking struggling, like, because I see it all around me. And it's not good.
It's not pretty, man.
It's not pretty. It's not, and it's a scary freaking thing.
The Bible says the meek will inherit the earth. But I'm like, boy, if they do, it might not be worth anything.
And I got a couple interns working with me, and it's scary. Like,
yeah.
Are you kidding me? Like, you.
What do you mean, the interns?
They just don't know, like, anything. Like, when they grow, he just can't
you're saying they're getting out.
They're coming out, and they're just like.
They're coming out of college.
Oh, he's in college now, but he's working for me. Some great kid, by the way, Vincent, but he just doesn't know. Like, don't have that killer instinct. I just grew up different. We all grew up different back in the day. You just grew up and you just did what you had to do. But nowadays, I think they get soft. They get soft.
But people your age that are soft.
Yeah, it's like, God, yeah.
I mean, you're of 5 brothers and sisters, you're the only one.
Yeah, I'm the only one.
So it's not about millennials.
No, I'm the only one that
I mean, you know some people 20 years older than you, dude. They spent their whole life thinking, I'm going to be fine because we're going to save our money and Social Security's going to kick in and the house is going to be paid for and everything's going to be fine. And then they're like, oops.
No, there's no money. It costs a lot of money.
Yeah. So what would you tell people? Because I think getting into power, I can't imagine somebody sitting here that's going to be in power, talking about power, whatever that means to you, and being broke at the same time.
I think it's more like, it's just freedom, man. It's like, I mean, I work for myself, and I got to tell you, like, I'll work 7 days a week if I have to, right?
Yeah.
But I don't miss my son's soccer games. I go to their basketball games. That's very important to me. And I see a lot of people who can't even, like, go to their son's games. It's how do you not go to your son? I mean, that's like the most important thing. So.
But let me take a shot on you, okay?
Take a shot. Hit
Are
me.
you tight? Are you tight with your money? You kind of tight?
No, I'm not. No, certain things piss me off though. Like last night, I went out in Lincoln Road, freaking $20 for a little crappy pizza. I was like, but then otherwise, I'll just spend the money, right?
$20.
Yeah, it was like, right, honey. It was like I was like made a mistake.
It's because it wasn't. You thought he made a mistake?
Yeah, it was like, so am I tight? No, I'm not tight at all.
You're not?
Nope.
Okay.
Am I tight, honey? No, I'm not tight.
Okay. But you just didn't feel like the exchange was fair last night.
No, I felt, and then so I felt like I got taken advantage of.
Folks, this is Steve Griggs. Okay, guy went from making $200 to $2 million a year. What do you think the potential of your company is?
You want me to start talking about the Cardone stuff, how that's been helping or not
Yeah,
yet?
but we can, but no, we don't need to.
I think the potential, once I learn how to scale it, I think it's 10 million is easy, very easy.
10 million is an easy deal.
And I think you need to make 10 million to make it, worth
To ever
it.
have any money.
Yeah, you gotta have.
Hey, how much money you got in the bank right now saved up?
Not much. It's all back into.
You pour back into the company.
I felt that once I hooked up with you guys, I went all in with you guys 120%.
He advertises on Grant Cardone TV, by the
time.
way. Okay.
I'm all in.
Oh, you on Cardone U?
Cardone U, Playbook to Millions.
What's happened? What's happened for you being on those?
I didn't know who you were. Like in January, it was a cold winter night, and I'm searching it.
He's trying to ruin my day now.
Oh, this is bad. Like, and I'm Googling, I seen this guy like talking to his phone, and he's talking about real estate, right? He's talking about real estate, and then he's like, I need a cigar, and I need some chocolate or something like that. And then I Googled him, and then that was in January. A week later,
I told you, man, what everybody does. I tried to tell Josh and the guys in there. I'm like, guys, they're not coming from the stream or the ad going straight to a landing site. They're going to Google me first.
Not even Google. I just happened to type in live real estate, and you were doing some. Yeah, you're talking to some guy on the phone about live real estate. And that was in January. 1 week later, I saw one of Robert's ads or something.
Yeah,
it said / brand awareness. I called Robert up. It was February 1st.
Amazing.
February 1st. Within 20 minutes, gave him $5,000. 3 days later, I had a script. 5 days later after that, I called my local cable company and TV. I blasted all over local TV, HGTV, CNN, and then I'm telling you, I can't even keep up.
You're watching Power Players. My name's Grant Cardone. This is Steve Griggs. SteveGriggsDesign.com is the website. If you need some landscaping done, you want some bushes planted, you want some flowers trimmed. Okay?
No, that's not what we do.
You want a design done for the whole house.
So Rob came up with the tagline. This is not landscape
You're going to tell
design.
me about that when we come back from break. Stay with me. You're watching Power Players. My name's Grant Cardone. Stay right there. Good.
Repairing credit takes time, it takes energy, and it takes resources. With so many options to repair your credit, how do you get started? At Safe Credit Solutions, our #1 priority is to create a plan for you to repair your credit effectively. Our goal at Safe Credit Solutions is to provide immediate and ethical service to ensure your credit score rises and you can get qualified for the things you want in your life. Safe Credit Solutions has a credit portal for its clients to track progress and keep you involved and in control of your credit repair. Clients have been known to see results as soon as 30 to 45 days from starting. Visit SafeCreditSolutions.com, that's SafeCreditSolutions.com to get started and have one of our FICO certified consultants start the process on your credit repair. That's SafeCreditSolutions.com. Trust, confidence, and results lay the foundation of any marketing campaign. At Rush Impact Marketing, we take pride in helping your automotive dealership generate more traffic, increase gross profit, and deliver a lifetime of results. Rush Impact Marketing is the #1 staffed event, direct mail, digital, and consulting marketing company in the automotive industry, with the sole intention of creating a solid and long-term relationship with each of our automotive dealership clients on a personal level. Grow your business, expand your name, generate more profits, utilize every social platform, every piece of mobile technology to get awareness out there about your dealership. Let us show the world who you are. Text SuperSale to 555-888 to get started today with your free market analysis. Exclusively on GrantCardone.com are special deals for success. The new 10X t-shirt is available right now. The Millionaire booklet, The 8 Steps on How to Become a Millionaire, is available in hard copy and MP3 download. And now, the Grant Cardone Playbook to Prosperity, a $5,400 value, on sale now for only $495. With over 70 hours of video and audio content and a never-before-seen wealth creation formula, this is a must-have for success. Get yours at GrantCardone.com. That's GrantCardone.com right now.
Welcome back to Power Players. My name's Grant Cardone. I really appreciate you taking your time with us. And I look forward to the day that you sit in that chair like Steve is, Steve Griggs Design. He's sharing with me a story about how he went from being 16, because he doesn't even remember anything before that in his life.
Not really.
Okay, it was so bad. Okay, and this guy's going to make $2 million today, and he thinks there's 10 million out there. This is what he said already. Look, man, you need to get rich. You guys got to show up, okay? You got to wake up. There's so much money out there. He even admitted that he likes money, which almost no one says,
really?
Without feeling a little bad about it.
No,
yeah, man, it's not okay. It's like, did your mom tell you don't talk about money?
Yeah, I grew up just like you.
Just like me,
it was
right?
just like word for word. I mean, textbook.
This cat was brought up lower middle class. Dad's a construction worker, in and out of the unions. Jobs come, jobs go. He's employed, unemployed. His mom's telling him, eat all the food, turn out the lights. Same thing that most middle class, and he's stuck with that until one day he wakes up. I mean, dude, it drove you into alcoholism, right?
it's
I mean, really? Like, what do you do when you're a kid and you got all this energy, and then mom's telling you, eat all the food, turn out the lights? I mean, huh?
It was always
You're
like that.
Shit, I'm
yeah.
just gonna drink. Huh? Let me see that. Right, you right-handed or left-handed?
Right.
Let me see. Oh yeah, you see, he's a drinker.
No,
Right there, man, right there. Okay, so Steve, so tell me, when the lights went off, dude. I mean, how many different times have the lights gone off? How many times in your career have you woken up?
There's been about 3 or 4
Big wake-ups.
Big wake-ups,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
And I think the biggest one is like in February when I met you guys. I mean, I didn't know you in January. 6 months later, look where I'm sitting, man. I mean, this is really big for me.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I was nervous this morning. I really
Yeah, well,
was.
it's big for me, man. It's big
It
for me
was
to
like,
have you down
you
there.
know, it's like, you know, I'm here. Like
Yeah,
6
yeah,
months ago,
yeah.
I didn't even know who you guys were. I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
And Rob came up with the tagline, this isn't landscape design, this is lifestyle design, right? And then my tagline is best landscaper in New York.
Good job, Robert.
I mean, really, my best. And I said to my wife, I go, honey, this is kind of ballsy, isn't it? She goes, no, you are. You're very good at what you do. So we
What does
just
it
ran
say,
with
the best in New
Best
York?
landscaper designer in New York, right?
Yeah.
I'm
Why
known
not?
for that.
Why not?
And then we ran the
Why not
TV
be the
ads.
best?
We ran the TV ads, and then it really hit me when
Dude, let me ask you, is it true that you're the best?
I'm the best. No, I'm not kidding. I've been
Then-
doing, I've
then
been
it's
doing
not
this shit for
ballsy, it's
30.
the
I've been
truth.
doing this stuff for 30 years.
You know, Ali said, it's not bragging if it's true.
It's true.
You know, so if you're the best, you're the best.
Absolutely.
I think a lot of people out there don't tell people they're the best.
No. People actually call me up and say, you're the best? I said, yeah, I'm the best.
Did you see that, man?
Dad's hot.
Dude, if it's written, it's true. If they put it in the paper, if you saw it on TV, if you heard it on radio, you know it's true.
I'm not kidding, man. They're like, it really hit me when the pizza delivery guy, I go to the pizza store, and I heard him speaking in Spanish, and I said, what did he say? He said, you're the gringo on TV, right?
Wow.
So when the freaking pizza guy notices you,
Dude.
and then the lady at the bank noticed me, she goes, you're the guy on TV. So it definitely has helped.
Yeah.
bring it
So
up.
what have you learned? Like, if you went back, you're 46 or 56 years
Yeah.
old. You've been in business for
30 years. Yeah, never made any, hardly made, now
Dude,
just
what
waking
was
up.
keeping you from advertising all this time?
I'm not kidding, man. It was like a light bulb went off. Like,
But does that go back to the message about save the money?
no, it was more like fly under the
radar.
freaking radar.
Yeah.
And then you said something one time where money is attention, money flows. Right?
Yeah.
Right. So
money,
then I was like,
money follows attention.
so now I'm known as the freaking social media whore of all my clients. You know, it's kind of funny
You should
now,
be,
but
man.
yeah, it's
you
like
should be. You know, maybe your ad really should be Steve Griggs Design will make your landscaping great again. Play it out for a little while.
That's
man.
freaking funny, man. That's good. I like that.
And if she wins, free flowers forever. Huh? Go with it, dude. Come on, go with it, man. Okay.
You got that right. We got to run a little ad.
So what's the next wake up for you, man? I mean, why a guy's making $2 million? People watching this saying, dude, making $2 million, he's netting a quarter of that, he's netting $500 a year.
Yeah, but after tax, I mean, it's not where I live in New York. It's expensive, man. Like
So what do you net out of $500,000 at the end of the year? They're taking 60% of that.
Yeah, it's like what do you get? A couple hundred
He ends up
grand.
with $200. How do you live, man?
It's
How do
really,
you take care of 2 kids, man?
No, they.
How do you take care of your beautiful wife on $200,000 a year?
It's not a lot. It's not enough money. It's not enough. It sounds like a lot, but it is. It's
I mean,
not a
do you
lot.
feel bad about yourself when you wake up in the morning?
No,
Okay.
I should, but I don't. You know, I mean, when you make it 200 grand.
I'm telling you, the reason I'm asking you that is because the guy told me, well, I had my biggest month ever, and I told the guy, and he's like, how you live on that? I was like, what? Dude? I was all proud, man. And it was my pride that was keeping me from going to the next place, right? So I'm just punching on you a little bit. Say, okay, let's go to that 10 million. What would your company have to do to get to 10 million, man?
I need to.
Because I'm going to bring you back when you hit it. Because I'm going to help you hit it.
I need that'd be great, man. I need to learn how to scale it. So what I do is very customized. When the clients call me out a referral, they want me. They don't want me sending somebody else.
Yeah, that's a problem.
And I can only be. It's Robert's having the same problem. They want the creative guy, so I can only be in some spots. So I'm working 100 hours a week. I mean, I'm running ragged.
Yeah.
You know, so
you bragging or complaining?
It's kind of a luxury problem, actually. You know, so it's a little tough.
Okay, so how do you get to 10 million? You told me all the problems. Now, how do you get there?
So I mean, I don't. You have to scale it up. You need
better
people.
So you need 5x more. You don't need better people, dude.
No.
No.
I can do it just by myself.
You need people.
I need people.
You don't need better people.
Just need good people.
You need some people not as good as you, maybe.
Yeah, I have a couple people that are not as good as me.
Good. So we're moving in the right direction.
Yeah.
So you need 5 times more sales.
5 times more sales.
So you need more people calling you, more people knocking on doors. I mean, what's the solution to getting?
Right now, I have enough people that I can go see. That right now the sales funnel is kind of full, so I'm picking and choosing. But if I had the right people, I can actually take on more jobs.
If I got in the landscape business right now, went into your neighborhood, could I do $10 million?
You don't know what you're doing.
What do I need to know?
You would hire people.
What do I need to know?
I better watch out for you.
What do I need to know? Would you be worried?
Yes and no.
Well, this is what I would ask. Is there 10 million?
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure?
For sure.
No doubt about it.
For sure.
Is there 100 million?
Absolutely.
So okay, all I got to know first, number one, is there is the potential. That's the reason this guy wants to go after it, because he's sitting there, it's there. Okay. Number two, if I took the 10 million out of the New York market, would there still be some money left?
Absolutely.
Okay, so it's there. I'm like, okay, I'm getting real on this thing. Okay.
Yeah.
What do I need to get there? Tell me, what do I need to build? How many people do I need to make gross $10 million a year?
Probably like 20 people.
20 people, okay. 20 people at 50 grand a year. I got to pay them 50 or 60?
A little more.
Average?
Get somebody good for 75, 80.
70. Does everybody need to be $75,000?
No. You need about half
let's
and
say,
half.
Let's say, okay, so let's say the average income, I'm going to pay $1.2 million out a year in wages.
Okay.
Okay. Do I need a bigger office?
No. You're not in the office. You're basically out in the field. You don't need an office.
Hello! How are you?
Yeah, there's no.
You need bushes. I don't do that.
No,
See, I'm going to start with the bushes, dude.
Yeah.
I'm going to start with the bushes and say, man, you guys need a deck out here too, man.
Yeah.
You know?
But why was anybody?
You need a little brick fireplace out here.
What baffles me, there's so much money up there. It's like, why would anybody in New York, I'm shooting myself in the foot, build a swimming pool? They'll spend $400 grand on a swimming pool cabana when you can use it 6 weeks out of the year. Then you know they have too much money around, right? So that you could just tap into that.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so I'm at $1.2 million, bro. Do I need a bigger office?
No.
No. Do I need more advertising?
Possibly, yeah.
Okay, more. Do I need to triple my advertising?
Yeah, triple it.
Triple advertising.
I'm spending.
So. You're gonna spend. So let's say you're gonna spend $100 grand a year in advertising. Let's say you're gonna spend.
Give me 10 million, man.
250, dude. Well, dude, I'm gonna get there. You said I need 20 people.
20
How many people you got now?
3.
Well, dude, just start hiring people, bro. Would you spend $1.2 million? Would you spend everything you have to get to 10 million a year?
No doubt.
That's
and
what's
then
holding
some.
you back,
And
man.
then
Look,
some.
I am giving you the perfect coaching right here on Power Players today. We should call this the coaching show. Charge people and just stream it out everywhere. So what are you going to do since we've made this decision, man?
We need to learn how to scale it up. I got to get more good people. Got to get more people.
I need to get you another set of these.
I got to say it, right? I got to say it.
But you need to. I want you to remember, bro. This is what's holding.
Look what I
back.
got.
You need. Okay, that's why they sound like that when they hit the glass. Okay.
I need to expand it. I got to expand it.
Yeah, because it's out there, man.
I gotta get out there.
Okay.
You know, I'm 56, so it's I don't want to be digging holes too much.
Yeah. Last advice. I mean, you're 56 years old and you're still searching on the internet for how to grow your business.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know. I'm still just trying to, I can design, I can do it, but the coaching and the expansion.
No, but I mean, why are you still searching for growth when so many people have given up on it?
Why would you give up on it? I mean, why would you give up on it? Like, it doesn't register in my head why people give up.
Any last advice for our viewers here?
Yeah, like I always tell my sons, never freaking give up, man. Just never give up. Just always keep pushing and never give up. I'm telling you, it's out there. Make it happen.
Hey, my name's Grant Cardone. You're watching Power Players. He just said it to you. Never give up. But be honest with yourself. Everybody gives up in a lot of different ways every day. just remind yourself, okay, maybe I gave up a little bit here, maybe I gave up a little bit here. Maybe he gave up on expanding to 20 people. Maybe somebody told him, hey man, if you go to 20 people, it's gonna be a lot of problems. You know what I would tell him is, it's a lot of problems living on $300 or $400 grand a year. Okay, and if you think it's not, it's because you've given up. So never give up. That's right from the man right here, Steve Griggs. SteveGriggsDesign.com. If you're anywhere in New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, Connecticut, Boston,
the Hamptons,
Miami,
rooftops,
Los Angeles,
rooftops in
Dubai,
Manhattan.
Mexico City, Mars, the moon. Dude, check this cat out, okay? If you live on the moon, he can make your crater greater. Hey, thank you for watching Grant Cardone, watching Power Players. I want you in the chair. Dude, if you've gone from nothing to being in power, I want you in here. Hit Robert Sislow, reach out to us, and we'll get you on Power Players. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.